Hello, and welcome to a new series I'm going to be doing called Going Diamond. What this series is, by the way, what you see right now is mostly a screenshot that's going to change time goes on, but I'll get to the point. So, what is this series called Going Diamond? It's an idea I had because as I've been casting the owl dice and starting a view submitted replay, I realized that I should also get better at the game itself. And this screenshot here was taken yesterday, with the new ladder season with some good wins. That has mostly been reversed at this point. And and this is the thing that bugs me because at least for me personally, like, I love StarCraft, but I actually want to get better at it. And I feel that I can definitely get better. I can definitely get to at least Diamond. And let's see if I do this correctly. Nope. Here it is. There's also another screenshot I took. This is my record summary, and I mean, if you scroll down below that is all below that is gold. But I've been getting more or less better, but at the same time, I've also not really, broken through to that to diamond. And the thing is that I want to get into diamond not just for Terran, but for all races eventually. Of course, the first one being getting to diamond as Terran, then going to Protoss, Zerg, and then random. So it's going to be diamond in all four races. And actually, and the other question is why diamond? And the thing I realized about diamond is that getting into diamond means that you're. I remember I saw a chart somewhere. Yeah, getting into diamond, at least diamond 3, means that you are in the top. You're basically top 25 of the ladder. If that makes any sense, which means that statistically you are better than. In fact, I found the stat here. You are better than 75% of the players, which is fine by me. Being Platinum 1 technically means it, but until I cross that threshold, I am not there. Of course, getting to Masters is probably about top 5-ish percent, and Grandmasters, never mind. That being said, I do at least want to break into here. And rather than try to, as I mentioned, climb into Master, because I'm casting more, I want to understand the other races, so I'll be doing that. And the reason I think this might be interesting is because I actually have a plan, which is here. Here's a bit of a script. So the plan in 3 steps. So the first is to play 3 games a day minimum. And the reason that I'm putting the goal at 3 games a day is because I've got other stuff going on. I'm going back to school soon, and I want to do other content. For example, like my YouTube channel, plug. So apart from just doing 1v1 stuff, well, apart from just playing 1v1, I do a series called Exploring the Arcade, where I go through arcade game modes. I do the how to play StarCraft 2 unit guide. There's some Hearthstone here and there. I also am kind of coaching my friend who just got into StarCraft, among other things. And I'm also going to be restarting the viewer submitted replays. So, so three to 5 games a day should definitely help. Beyond that, actually, to watch the replays, like it's so common that you just press. In fact, if you go back to that screenshot, you just press the ranked button and then you jump back into the game, but it doesn't actually get better because you don't actually see what's going on. You don't actually stop to think. You don't go and look at those losses or victories. So that's something I'll be changing. Next is to have a build order for all 3 matchups. Uh, Protoss versus random, I will set that aside for when I'm going to Protoss. And finally, the most important part is getting help. So I've been lucky enough, by casting our die to meet some of the Masters players, even in Singapore, for all the races. I've contacted a couple of them and mentioned that I want some help to look over my bill orders, and that's what they're going to do. And the first session will be tomorrow, which will be on Sunday, 14th of June. That also will go up on YouTube. So in terms of what I want to do, well, here are the general bill orders that I'm using. I haven't consulted with my mentor yet. I'll be doing that tomorrow. The generally for PVT is a Widowmine into Raven into Tank Bio Push. I actually learned this through a tournament I casted. the Singapore SC2 online number 2 specifically, because the Widow Mine drop is, to me at least, the least risky opening that gives you a lot of options. The Raven keeps you safe against DTs. The Widow Mines keep you safe against Oracle openings. Of course, there are cheeses, cannon rushes, all that kind of stuff, but this is kind of like the safest opening that I've learned. And if that fails, back up into Liberators, because Liberators kind of deal with most Protoss units, and honestly, at the level I play, not many of them get Tempest. For TVZ, it's a 2-1-1-2 base 5x factory. This is actually a build that an older build that I learned a long time ago. This was the first Terran build I learned, and this is basically what I want to do. The real problem I have is going to be TVT because I really don't know what to do. So this is something I'll be going over with my mentor tomorrow. As for Terran versus Random, it's going to be the same. Terran is not that. It's not like Protoss where you can't scout before making decisions. But I will scout slightly earlier, and I don't think the economic loss is worthwhile. Okay, so these are basically what I need help with. I've written all this down. Further down, I've actually written a specific build order, more for me to familiarize what I need to do for TVP and generally TVZ. I'll be going over this, as I mentioned, tomorrow with my mentor, so to speak. And this is the idea, which is getting diamond for all 4 races, bit by bit, simply because I feel that I've been stuck where I am for too long. And this is basically the announcement of the new series. I hope you do enjoy the content that I will be putting out in terms of the 1v1. I tend to stream most of it, and my practice sessions put up on YouTube. The question is, can I see improvement? Can I get to Diamond 1, maybe even Diamond 2? Of course, once I hit that goal, then it's on to Protoss to try and really learn the ins and outs of the race. I hope you support me in this little endeavor. You can do that by just clicking subscribe or leaving a comment down below on what I need to do, etc., etc. Aside from that, you can support me at places like Twitch. No, Twitch. Yes, Twitch, where I intend to stream these as mentioned, as well as casting the Audai, which is going live very soon. The Audai Weekly 38, where I am casting, as well as on following me on Twitter, where I'll be posting updates about what I'm doing here. Again, hopefully I'll actually be able to reach my goals this season. And if you've made it this far in the video, and if you're from Singapore, in the next week I'll be announcing the next tournament I personally intend to organize. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See ya.